infinity. It means like forever, without end.
It means unlimited, endless.
Okay.
Like forever, I guess? I don't know.
Okay.
Infinity?
Yeah.
Without ending or beginning?
It means indefinitely
Okay.
until the end of time.
Okay.
Infinity means never ending to me.
Its meaning to me is simply mathematical. It's the idea of the countable infinity, the infinity of the continuum. It's a concept, it's not a number.
Commitment is sticking to it forever. An example of commitment is not marriage because that ends. But it could. But it could.
Commitment means that you are determined to finish something. Like if you are committed to a relationship, you aren't going to give up just because the other person makes a mistake.
Just to be like faithful to that person.
Okay.
One's desire or willingness to stay loyal to an obligation.
It means that you're willing to persevere through hard times
Okay.
as well as the easy times. It means being committed to another person. In the context of a relationship, it would mean a monogamous relationship where you're and a sense of being invested in that relationship for the long term.
When you're talking about forever in terms of human beings, like I will love you forever and ever, that means for a long, long time.
Oh yeah.
But it's still not a forever. There's an end to that.
Marriage is supposed to be infinite. It's supposed to be supposed to be a commitment. Yeah. Which is apparently infinity.
It shouldn't have an end date except for death. But even death is like for your life. You shouldn't say I'm going to be married to you for 7 years, and so you have to be committed in order to make something last forever.
Typically when people get married, they try to only do it like one time, so they're with that person like forever and always. With that person.
Infinity with marriage.
Yeah.
You could associate it in terms of the level of commitment, in the sense of how far you're willing to go for the other person, are the parameters or boundaries you're setting on it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've been married for 20 years,
Okay.
and I see it as an indefinite commitment.
Okay.
Oh. Well, we don't live forever, unfortunately. I'm working on it. But, so when I think of commitment and infinity in terms of marriage, I just think of for the time that we're here on Earth.
I'd say that's a whole different thing than infinity.
Okay.
Well, it used to be man and woman, but now it's man and man. Important. Where do we just get?
Marriage is kind of like less sacred nowadays. Like
It's never been
people
sacred.
it's been
It used to be
more so.
arranged before.
It used to be like more religious.
It's like a land agreement.
right?
Yeah. What do you think kings got married for? They got married for land. I think
But
Britain
it
took
was-
over the world.
How much of a relationship you have with a person before and during marriage has changed, I think. But I feel like the traditional views of marriage are you wait till you're married to have sex, and you wait till sometimes you're married to even kiss, and that's very traditional. And traditional is the wife stays home and cooks and cleans, and the husband goes out, and now it's more you can both have a job, or you can be, it doesn't matter, and also you can have same-sex marriages in some states, and so it is changing quite a bit, I think.
Yes, they have changed over time, and I think to a bad point to where people take marriage for granted. Like they get really excited and they fall in love or whatever, and they get married like right away, and they don't think about it, and then their marriage lasts like 2 years rather than 50 years. And we all have like parents, or at least most of us have parents or grandparents who've been married for a long time, but that's not really a thing anymore. So.
I would say absolutely, and it comes down to the how one views the purpose of marriage. Within society, it is just, within our society, I'd say it is within parameters of a social acceptable union between two individuals, although if you look back on history, it takes the more traditional approach of man and woman, and when you substitute its purpose and origins, you start to skew its role within society.
Absolutely. Okay. Fewer people are getting married, but still being committed to each other.
Okay.
I think that marriage was related to religion, and people's religious beliefs are changing, and people are focusing less on the more traditional religious morals. And so people don't see the value of getting married. It doesn't mean what it did, like when my parents were young.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely think traditional views of marriage change over time. I don't think that everyone is changing their views together in the same way. So, for example, I actually have been with my partner, boyfriend, for 22 years, and we're not married. So I have a view that you can be committed without being married. But at the same time, some people, even in this day and age, don't believe that. So yeah, we're in the same day and age, but some of us believe that you can be committed without a marriage, and some still believe that marriage represents a deeper level of commitment. So I think maybe over time there's a greater number of people who are like me, but I don't think that means that eventually everyone will be like me. I think there will always be a mix of people who have a different view of the necessity of marriage.